Operation tutorial on cordless, brushless, motorized tapping knife for GXJ2. Part 1. Requirement for open tapping. Tapeable girth, panel planning, cutting depth, and bark consumption for rubber trees newly open for tapping are based on the technical regulations for tapping of a rubber tree and production requirements. Part 2. Installation. Know your motorized tapping knife. Main structure: handle shank, micro motor, electronic controller, transmission part, blade mounting base, switch, etc. Supporting components: left and right guide apparatus, cutting blade, gasket for bark consumption, fixed bolt, etc. Accessories: lithium battery, dedicated charger, tool bag and accessory box. Installation procedure: installation of guide. Insert the convex part of the guide apparatus into the grooves and tighten the fixed bolt appropriately so that the guide can move back and forth. Installation of cutting blades. Place the vertical blades up. Install them on the blade mounting base through a fixed bolt and tighten approximately so as to fix the blades. Width adjustment of a junk slot. Loosen the bolts, then move the guide apparatus forth and back to keep the width about 1.0 to 1.5 mm between the guide and the blade edge, and finally tighten the fixed bolt. Adjustment of bark consumption. According to the tree laces and requirements, the bark consumption can be adjusted by increasing or decreasing the number of gaskets. First, loosen the bolts, then insert the gasket between blade and mounting base and tighten. Bark consumption is minimum without gaskets and increases by addition of gaskets. Adjustment of cutting depth. After adjustment of bark consumption, loose the fixed bolt and move the blades left or right to the proper position for cutting depth. Hold it, tighten bolts, and fix the blades. The cutting depth can be adjusted by moving the blade left or right based on your requirement. Generally, the better gap is 0 to 0.1 mm between the arc blade top and the guide apparatus top. Power connection. Plug the power cord into the connector of a motorized tapping knife. Turn it clockwise to connect the power. For disconnection, unplug the power cord anti-clockwise. Charging. Plug the charger into the lithium battery connector and the charger into the socket outlet for household. Battery can normally be fully charged in 3 to 4 hours, and its indicator light are all on when the battery is fully charged. Part 3. Operation regulations on motorized tapping knife for tapping. Preparation before tapping. Use our proper guide apparatus. It is recommended to use guide apparatus G2 if tree laces are taken off before tapping, or G1 if tree laces are not removed. Evaluate the thickness of tree laces. The thickness of the tree laces is variable in clone and tapping season. Therefore, it is necessary for tapper to evaluate tree laces and adjust the bark consumption by using the gasket. Tree laces need to be removed. If too thick, to cut. Choose a proper speed. Choose the proper rotating speed through the switch located at the end of the hand shank, according to the tree age and bark condition, so as to meet the power requirement of cutting. Downward pole tapping guidance. Tapping guidance. Tapping guidance includes the following 4 steps. Step 1. Push. Place the blade on the tapping cart about 1.5 cm away from the back channel and push tapping. Step 2. Lean. Put the guide apparatus on the trunk and the tapping cart gently and then turn on the tapping knife. Step 3. Pull. Pull backward the cutting blade along the tapping cart properly in a normal way, and to make sure that the bark shavings come out normally. Step 4. Move. The tapper should move the tapping knife along with the tapping cart and walk backward around the trunk in cross steps until tapping is finished. Note: while pull tapping, the cutting depth and the bark consumption are controlled by the guide apparatus, which is suitable for new tappers. During tapping, tappers must keep guide apparatus in a good touch with the untapped panel and the trunk. Tappers should keep the blade parallel to the tapping cart and perpendicular to the trunk. Keep the eyes, arms, waist and legs relaxed. Take advantage of and assist with the tapping knife. Do not press the blade too hard against the tapping cart. Downward push tapping guidance. Push the front part edge of blade of the tapping knife for tapping. Tapping guidance. Place the cutting blade perpendicular to the trunk. Turn on the switch. Cut to an appropriate depth. Then immediately turn the blade to 90 degrees and push tapping along the tapping cart until completed. This process needs the integrated cooperation of both hands, eyes, feet, and body. Attentions: cutting depth and bark consumption should be controlled by themselves through experiences and skill. It is suggested that a skilled tapper, not a fresh tapper, use post tapping. Otherwise, it will be easy to wound rubber trees. Downward tapping at high part. Push or pull tapping can be used in downward tapping at high part. Please refer to the downward push or pull tapping operation guidance and attentions. Downward tapping at low part. Push or pull tapping can be used for downward tapping at low part. Please refer to the downward push or pull tapping operation guidance and attentions. Upward tapping operation guidance. Use the right vertical blade edge to push tapping. Please refer to the downward push tapping operation guidance and attentions. Opening of new trees for tapping. According to panel planning, identify the angle for inclination for tapping card, and mark the front and back channels by using the arc blade tap. Pull or post tapping or combine 2 to 4 pull or post tapping until standard tapping card is available on the box. Opening of rubber trees for tapping each year. Please refer to the opening of new rubber trees for tapping. Part 4. Precautions and maintenance. Cutting blades. Blades turnover. If necessary, turn the left and right blade in a horizontal direction of 180 degrees for use of the other blade side. Reinstall, adjust and fix the blades before reuse. Grinding blade. When 4 blade edges on both left and right blades are down, remove them and sharpen the blade slope surface lightly with the soft grindstone. Do not grind the bottom and arc edge of the blade. Replacement. Replace immediately a new cutting blade if the old one is badly worn. Accessories. For guarantee to your rights and interests, please make sure that you are using original accessories with the trademark Xiangfeng. Produced and supervised by Rubber Research Institute, Chinese Academy of Tropical Agricultural Sciences. Maintenance and repairing. If any mechanical failure occurs, please send your motorized tapping knife to authorized dealers immediately for repairing. It is strictly prohibited to disassemble the machine by yourself to avoid unnecessary losses and danger. Maintenance and other attentions. Please strictly follow the technical operation manual and instructions. Part 5. Notice. For guarantee to your rights and interest, please contact Catus Rubber Research Institute or authorized dealers and agencies to purchase authentic motorized tapping knife. Users can consult and verify through 2D barcode, telephones or email. Please refuse counterfeit and shoddy products.